In the ashes of a dying dynasty, when kings were crowned by whispers and murdered by shadows, one man dared to sit on the throne: Abu Bakr ibn Faris. It was the year 1359. The once mighty Marinid Empire, having reached its golden peak under Abu Faris, had begun to rot from within. Assassinations, rebellions, and backdoor politics ruled the streets of Fez. The viziers, no longer the servants of the throne, had become the true masters of Morocco. And into this storm stepped Abu Bakr ibn Faris. He was not a conqueror. He had no grand army behind him, no mighty victories to his name. What he had was a claim, a name, and perhaps most importantly, the favor of those who pulled the strings. He was crowned in the chaos, mere weeks after the downfall of Abu Zayyan Muhammad ibn Faris, another puppet discarded by the same hands that had raised him. Abu Bakr entered the palace not as a hero, but as a compromise. His reign began in the shadow of death, and it would end the same way. The streets of Fez whispered of conspiracies. Factions plotted endlessly, some loyal to the late Abu Inan, others to ambitious generals and opportunistic viziers. The people, exhausted by endless instability, watched with fear as another unknown figure took the throne. Abu Bakr attempted to assert control, but the real power lay elsewhere. The viziers who had placed the crown on his head now used him as a pawn in their greater game. One moment of defiance, one whisper of independence, and his fate was sealed. Some say he was poisoned. Others say he was simply dismissed, cast aside like so many before him. His reign lasted barely a few months, just a flicker in the long history of the Marinids. But that flicker came in a storm that would consume the dynasty. Abu Bakr ibn Faris became a symbol, not of glory or conquest, but of the tragic decline of a once mighty realm, where sultans ruled only in name, and the real power lay in the shadows. His story is not one of triumph, but of warning. The end of an era begins not with thunder, but with silence. If you enjoyed this tale of intrigue and forgotten power, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more epic history, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new story from the past.